What's up everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we are gonna beat the stage 15 hard of the fire rotation without limited heroes and with 8,000 points in the sanctuary. This is the team I am gonna use. On this boss you need bleeders, otherwise you are gonna take a lot of damage and the boss is gonna heal a lot. So trust me, bleeders are the only way if you are not a kraken with huge heroes, limited heroes and stats on your account. So I'm gonna use need rolled. Normally you should have a need rolled and I hope that it's the case because it's one of the best bleeder in the game. And then I'm gonna use a second bleeder because using one is not enough. You are gonna need a second one. If you have someone in your guild that can share another bleeder, you have Alicia who is great, you have a Lucia. Others, I don't think that they are gonna do the job because they won't have a lot of chance to apply bleeds on skills or they won't apply enough bleeds. But if you have a Lucia or Alicia, it's gonna be absolutely perfect. Then you need Catherine to heal your heroes and apply the counter attack so you can apply more bleeds to the boss, and Ben Austin to make your bleeders pursue the boss and inflict more bleeds to them. And finally Nordak to protect your heroes as always with the damage immunity and the block debuff for 2 turns, the extra shields, and also if you have the exclusive 3, the extra HP on your heroes. Before beginning, as always, let me show you I have 8,000 points in the sanctuary, so let's try to beat this boss. So here we are on the first wave, and on the second one you have only one Scorpio and you want to focus him, otherwise every time you are going to take a detonation on your heroes he is going to pursue and this is going to be annoying. So make sure that you're using the ultimate of Ben Austin to pursue on the Scorpio with all your heroes. Then on Catherine I'm going to apply only the consolidation because with Nordak right after I'm going to apply the damage immunity, and so I don't need the consolidation too. Also when she uses the consolidation too, she get an extra turn and so it can help to get back her cooldown on the shield counter attack faster. So as you can see, thanks to the counter attacks I'm able to put a lot of bleeds on enemies. Okay, now I'm gonna use that skill from Alicia and this is gonna be great because you can place up to 5 layers of bleeds at once on one target. So look at that, the Scorpio is gonna have 10 bleeds. That's perfect. Now I'm gonna use the ultimate of Nidrold on a Drake, but it's gonna be random targets. So the first is gonna be on the Drake though. And I missed my bleeds. That's a bit bad, but that's not terrible. So let's continue. 2 bleeds on the basic attack with Nidrold, 2 bleeds on the basic attack with Alicia. That's great. So now I'm gonna use a basic attack. I'm gonna keep the shield for after because I still have the damage immunity. Enemies are playing before my heroes. And so I am pretty safe and they are taking a lot of damage. Perfect. So now I have again my ultimate, so I'm gonna use it on that dog here. So he's gonna take more bleeds. I'm gonna deal more bleed damage in AoE thanks to Nidrold. And then I'm gonna do a basic attack here on that Drake. So he's gonna take more damage. And now I'm gonna apply the consolidation too. And the shield, because I'm gonna have to tank. Enemies on this rotation, when they are gonna die, they are gonna inflict some damage to my heroes. So it is important to have some shields and consolidation before they die. As you can see, I took some damage, but I'm still alive. That was okay. So let's use the ultimate on that guy. Let's try to kill him. I'm gonna keep my buffs now and my skills. So I'm just gonna concentrate on enemies. Let's kill that one. Pursue on that guy. The goal is to not kill them too fast so I can get my cooldowns back for the next wave. Perfect. I have the cooldowns with everyone. Okay, second wave, and you have to basically reproduce the same. So I focus the Scorpio first. Counter attack, damage immunity. Now I just have to wait. Counter attack with my heroes. Apply some bleeds. That's perfect. So it's my turn. I'm gonna focus the Scorpio first. Okay, he doesn't have the 10 bleeds for now, so I'm gonna put more on him. Perfect. Basic attack here. Keep my skill. Now I have to tank the attacks. The Scorpio is dead. I'm gonna focus the 2 Drakes now. And look at that, Alicia is interesting because when she is using that skill, she gets an extra turn and she can inflict 1 bleed in AoE and she reduces the cooldown on the ultimate, and it's gonna be really helpful for the boss wave. You are gonna see, she can apply a ton of bleeds at once. Look at that. Extra turn, so I'm gonna put some extra bleeds on that guy and deal some... Okay, I failed to click, that's not bad. It's okay. So let's put some more bleeds on that guy. Now, consolidation 2 and the shield. Need to deal more damage to Drakes. Perfect, that one is gonna die. Nice, now I want to deal some more damage to that guy. I'm gonna do that skill to kill them. Perfect, now only 1 enemy remaining, so I'm just gonna put some extra bleeds on him and then we are gonna fight against the boss. That's perfect. Basic attack, so I'm sure to have the ultimate for the boss wave. Okay, boss wave. So now look at that. He has 10 layers of that buff and you want to avoid having a lot of these kind of buffs on him. Otherwise, he's gonna deal a lot of damage to your heroes and he is gonna heal himself a lot. In order to remove these layers, you need to inflict 1 bleed. 1 bleed corresponds to 1 layer on him. So the more the bleeds you can inflict above 10 layers of dots on the boss, the better. You are gonna see. Look at that. I'm gonna pursue. 2 bleeds, 4 bleeds, and it lowered, okay? Now I'm gonna apply the counter attack. I keep my damage immunity to tank the ultimate of the boss. This is important, so I'm just gonna use a basic attack because I have the shield of Catherine, and so I'm safe. And look at that, Catherine with the counter attack is really interesting because it helps a lot to reduce the layers of on the boss. So I'm gonna use that skill. Apply 1 bleed, get an extra turn, and apply the ultimate, 5 extra bleeds. Look at that, she is amazing to reduce the layers on the boss, right? And now, I was able to inflict more than 13 bleeds in 1 turn, and so the boss lost all the layers on himself. And so I'm gonna use that skill now on Catherine, she's gonna get an extra turn, and reduce the cooldown of the ultimate. And now, damage immunity. When the boss has no layers on him, he's gonna take more damage also. Look at that. I have the cooldown again. Alicia is amazing for that. 6 bleeds at once. So I'm not gonna use the first active skill on Nidroll, use only the basic attack to apply more bleeds. But sadly, I don't have enough effect hit and so I'm missing some. But it's okay because you are gonna see that during the fight, I'm gonna be able to kill him. Okay, 11 layers on him. I'm gonna use that skill to get an extra turn. 1 bleed extra turn, and I'm gonna use that. That's perfect. 0 layers remaining. I'm gonna keep that just in case I don't have the ultimate to tank the boss. And look at that, he is taking a lot of damage, right? And you just have to be careful to the ultimate of the boss for the damage immunity. Don't use your skills on Alicia, the first active skill, when you are close to the ultimate of the boss. Otherwise, you might lose your buffs on her and she might die. So be careful about that. But here on Catherine, I can use that. So she's going to reduce her cooldown. Ultimate that time. 6 layers of bleeds. I'm going to use that. Perfect. And now he's gonna lose some HP because he has no layers at all. Perfect. Damage immunity. And now I'm gonna use that to get an extra turn. Reuse that. And many bleeds at once. She is such an amazing hero for that. Okay, 3 bleeds, 3 layers remaining on the boss. That's not bad. And just repeat until the end. I'm gonna do that. Ultimate. Perfect. That's perfect. Get the cooldown back. Basic attack. Gonna keep the skill. And more damage. Perfect. Basic attack. Gotta get the extra turn. The shield. 4 layers remaining. Yeah, 2 layers were remaining. That was not bad. 50% HP remaining on the boss. Extra turn. 6 layers remaining. Ultimate. More damage taken by the boss. Keep the ultimate of Nordak. I'm gonna use that skill on the boss, and yeah, basically I'm just cycling my skills on the boss. This is super simple. Really easy to stay alive if you have this team composition. So counterattack. I'm gonna lose the counterattack if I'm using that. That's okay. I'm gonna have the buff from Nordak. 10 bleeds. And extra damage again. And I had 1 more turn of counterattack. That was great. He's almost dead. Some more pursuits. I can use that. And the ultimate. Basic attack. Pursuit. Don't be afraid to build your Alicia. She's gonna help you a lot in your bleed team for the guild bosses, for the Wuthering Coast, and also in the faction abyss. She is gonna be really interesting to use. Better than Hizaro for the faction abyss. So I'm gonna use that again. Ultimate. 0 layers remaining on the boss. I have my need roll playing right after. I have the ultimate so I can lower the layers. Only 2. That was bad. I missed a lot of layers. Okay. I didn't have my buff. That's bad. Consolidation 2. Okay, I have a shield. It should be okay. Yeah, I was able to survive. That was okay. So I keep the ultimate. Basic attack. Basic attack. Pursuit. I'm gonna use that skill and that one. And he's almost dead. Gonna apply the shield. Just in case. Counter attack. And normally maybe this turn on the next one he's gonna die. Yeah, probably next turn. Gonna use that on the boss. More bleeds again. Yeah, he's almost dead. Consolidation, basic attack, pursuit, damage immunity with my Nordak. So I'm safe. Ultimate, and now the boss should die with the counter attack of my heroes or with the pursuit. 218 turns. Using this team, 2 bleeders, Nordak as always, Ben Austin and Catherine. Ben Austin, normally, this is the mythic heroes I recommend to pick. The first one is Nordak. You are not forced to increase Nordak exclusive to level 3. The level 3 is only going to give you some more HP on your heroes, so you're going to be more tanky, and in some specific teams, it's going to increase the damage of your heroes if you're using some HP burners, or heroes like AhkTaar, or other heroes scaling over their max HP. Then you have Nida to pick as the second hero, and Ben Austin as the third, or Ben Austin as the second and Nida as the third, because Ben Austin is interesting in all guild bosses. He's interesting in the elemental city, and he is amazing in PvP too. But you need the exclusive 3 on Ben Austin. This is important. If you are lacking one hero, ask your guildmates if they can share one for you. So now let's have a look to the stats of my heroes. This is my Nordak. as on previous videos, he has a feather set and speed set, 841k HP, 2644 speed. He has some crit rate, and that's pretty all on him. If you are curious to see, he has a mythic boots. This is why he has a lot of speed. Also, I'm using this echo on him to increase his max HP. The goal is to increase his max HP to the maximum. If you can't have that one, you can replace it and use that one instead. Where it is? Where is it? Where is it? Okay, I'm not finding it. I think it's equipped on one of my heroes. Let me check. Come on, where is it? That one, yeah, that one. Increasing the max HP. And every time he's gonna take a turn, he's gonna inflict some HP damage to the opponent. So that one is great on Nordak. On his emblems, this is what I'm using. If you are lacking some speed, you can use that one instead, but with that one, he's gonna have more HP and provide a stronger shield to my heroes. Thanks to that, also, the shield is gonna be better. And the cooldown reduction is important. I'm using this aura, so he's gonna have even more HP during battles and provide better shields to my heroes. Then this is my Ben Austin. He has a feather set and a speed set, a huge amount of speed also because he has mythic boots on him. I'm using this echo to increase his attack. That's not great, but when he removes buffs on enemies, that's for PvP, he is gonna apply a debuff on that specific unit, increasing the direct damage he's gonna take by 9% up to 5 layers. So that one is interesting for PvP. Emblems, this is what I use on my Ben Austin. This is a PvP build. More speed and less damage, more HP, and more resistance to debuffs. And I'm using this aura, it's also for PvP, to have more speed on him. This is important. Otherwise, on your Ben Austin, you can replace this aura, if you can afford it, with a skill master aura. This is gonna be great, the best aura to have on Ben Austin. Okay, for that. Or you can also put on him the Mastery Surge aura. So he won't take benefit of the mastery increase on himself, but he's gonna give some more mastery to your team, and so you're gonna deal more damage with your bleeders. Then this is my Catherine. Feather set and speed set. I have a lot of speed and HP. This is everything you need on her, okay? I have no echo at all. You can increase her max HP, so she's gonna provide a better shield to your heroes. If you have a look here, I have no mythic equipment, but I have a lot of substats on my gear. 111 speed, as you can see, and I have other great substats on other stuff. Emblems, I'm using that on her, so she provides a stronger shields and more heals. I don't need that one because I'm not using her in dungeons today, and in PvP I don't need that. She's gonna take less stun meter reduction, and this is what I need, and she's gonna be more resistant to some controls. And I'm using this aura, a Combat Vanguard 0-star, so it can help to increase your damage. If you can't afford that one, you can use the Mastery Surge if you don't have one in your team, or you can use the Recovery Horn aura, so she's gonna heal more your heroes. And yeah, she's gonna need a bit of healing effect, but as you can see, I have none, and she was still healing a lot my heroes. Okay, for my support, and now let's have a look to my damage dealers. So this is my need roll. He has a penetration set and a mastery set, 42k attack, 2000 speed, but he is exclusive 5, so it helps a lot to have more speed, 90% effect hit and 154% mastery. You don't need that much mastery. The goal here is to apply your debuffs on the boss, so the higher your effect hit, the better. Remember that on your skills, you don't have a lot of chance, only 40% to apply the bleed on that skill, and another 60% on the basic attack. This is not that much for the amount of effect hit I have on him, because the boss has 80% effect hit, so the more you can have, the better. It's okay to reduce a bit your damage, your mastery and your attack, increase a bit more your effect hit would be better. Echo, I'm using this one, so he has more effect hit and also he's gonna deal more damage. But if you can't afford that one more time, you have some that are great for this kind of content. The goal is gonna be to increase his attack to the maximum. You can use Others to increase your attack, where are they? I think it's already equipped on my heroes. You can use that one to increase your attack if you want. You can use that one too, or you can use the one that it is increasing your mastery. If I check over here, yeah, that's one. It's gonna increase his mastery and so his damage. Otherwise, you can use a blue one. A blue one is going to be really interesting for this specific content. That one. So when you are going to take an attack on your hero, you are going to have some chance, 64% chance to inflict 1 layer of bleed on the target. If you are using that on your heroes, you are going to provide more bleeds to the boss, and so it's going to be easier to beat the content. I'm using these emblems on him, so everything to increase the dot damage to the left and some supports to the right with more effect hit and cooldown reduction. And I'm using this aura advanced hit level 22, so he's gonna have more attack and effect hit. If you can't afford that one, you can use the blue mastery aura. This is still gonna be great on him, okay? And finally, where is my Alicia? There she is. 2 first aid sets. She has a lot of speed. She has a 38k attack, so it's way less than Nidrold. She has more effect hit, 114%, and less mastery than him, 129%. But as I said, it's enough. The goal is to place some bleeds on the boss at the end, so really important. I'm using that one so I can place some bleeds when I take some hits. These emblems the same as on my Nidrold, and I'm using this aura. It's not even 1 star, so it's still increasing her mastery, but that was enough using that. So that was all for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If it's the case, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Have a nice day and see you soon. Bye bye.